Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Building the Z's, and in today's episode we're going to be making this beautiful cocoa bean farm. So we're going to dive straight into it and let's do it. Alright, so to start off you're going to place a line that goes up, so you want to go up 2 blocks and then you want to place down 11 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, and then you're going to come out just like this with a couple blocks, and you're going to grab pistons and you're going to face them upward on those blocks, and then you can get rid of those blocks that are below. And then place blocks here, grab repeater, place a repeater in, and you're going to place repeaters along just like this. Add another layer just like this. And put dust of redstone across that one. Okay, so then we're going to come to here and we're going to place a block and then a repeater set to no ticks, or 1 tick, and then come up another block like that, destroy the block underneath, and place another repeater set to 1 tick and come up just like this and place a redstone dust. Alright. Then we're going to come back to this repeater and come up 1 block just like that, come back down and place 3 blocks with redstone on top of them. And by the way guys, you're not going to need shulker boxes for this design. That's totally up to you. This is just so you can hold a bunch of bone meal inside of the farm. But you can use like chests for that if you wanted. Alright, so then you're going to come over with a sticky piston and face it upward next to the redstone and put a block on top of that sticky piston, and then come back 3 blocks and put a repeater on that block, and then 2 redstone dust, come up 2 blocks just like this and set your redstone line just going that way. Next you're going to grab your jungle wood and you're going to put it on top of every single repeater just like this. This is where the cocoa beans are going to be lying, and you're going to come to this corner and destroy that block, place a redstone to power that one, and then grab normal rails as well. Place normal rails going along like this until you reach this block right here. Place a redstone block and then powered rail, and then you could just place blocks on each corner so that you can go back and forth on the minecart. Then you're going to come up to this height right here and place a couple temporary blocks just going all the way across like this, and you're going to place a ton of dispensers down. I think it's 11 dispensers that you're going to need for that part. Then you can go ahead and get rid of those blocks, and you can grab observers. You're going to need 22 observers for this next part. So you're going to come up to this height, three blocks tall, and break those 2 and put a line of temporary blocks like this. And with the line of temporary blocks you're going to place observers, and you're going to put 11 observers like this, and then 11 on top like this, and then you can go ahead and get rid of the blocks that were in between. And you're going to come up 2 temporary blocks and destroy the first one, and then place a line of temporary blocks just like this, and then grab sticky pistons. You're going to need 11 of these again. You're going to need 11 of sticky pistons and put them down just like this, facing downward into the observers. And then you're going to put a line back here. You can also get rid of these temporary blocks. They're not going to be needed anymore. I don't think I did that in this one, but you are going to need to do that. And then what you're going to do is come down to over on this side. You're going to come down with a melon. Actually, you can use a melon or a pumpkin, and there are a couple other blocks, but probably a melon or a pumpkin would be the cheapest ones to use, so I'm just going to use a melon. And you're going to come down to this repeater and place a block on top of it with a sticky piston, and you're going to need some slime balls and a redstone block. So you're going to place the slime balls going up and the redstone block right next to the melon. You're going to put your stone block up on top of this and grab a lever and face it down like that, and that'll be the on-off switch for the dispensers with the bone meal. And then this is just my own preference. You don't need this type of storage, but I just like to do it this way, where I have hoppers going into each and every single dispenser, and I have a shulker box that is filled with bone meal that I just put right there. You don't need to do that again. You can use like chests, or you don't even really need a storage system. You will need to refill these regularly though. And then let's get to the next part. Alright, so next thing that you guys are going to do is come back down from there to over here where you have this redstone dust. And you're going to come to the lever and put a block right there next to the lever. And you need a comparator and a couple pieces of redstone and repeaters. And you're going to put down the comparator and turn it onto subtract mode. Place a block next to the comparator and put a redstone dust. And then you're going to place 2 blocks here and 2 blocks here, and place a temporary block there and one above it, and then destroy the temporary block. And then you're going to put down 4 repeaters all on just 1 tick, normal how they are. And that's going to be your clock, so you can see that if we just turn this on for a second, it's going to turn on all of the pistons at the perfect time. And then we can just turn that off. And then you can go ahead and fill in the rest of the farm by just adding these walls here. And yeah, how you want to get onto the farm is you grab your cocoa beans. I would recommend having around like 10 to start off, so we'll start off with 10 pieces of this cocoa stuff. And then you need a minecart, and all you do is you turn on the farm by hitting the lever. And then you get in your minecart and you just hold down the right click button. They will automatically be farmed, and I'm going to turn this down. And they'll all automatically be farmed, and you can just pick them up as you go. And yeah, you'll see that I'm already gaining tons of these as we go. And yeah, I know there are like more compact designs, but this is just one of the cooler ways to make one of the most useless farms. Yeah, so clearly just making tons. So yeah, guys, that is the cocoa bean farm, and yeah, super simple farm to build if you wanted a ton of cocoa beans. Feel free to copy this design totally, guys, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Building the Z's. Peace.